Hey guys, Victor from Theme Park Chasers, and today I'm back with another review. And today I'm going to be talking about an old roller coaster that's still going strong to this day. That roller coaster is Mindbender at Six Flags Over Georgia, located in Austell, Georgia. This is a Schwarzkopf looping coaster that opened in 1978 and still competes with coasters today since it has a lot of unique characteristics such as terrain usage and it's pretty intense. Now while this is an older coaster, this was a smooth ride and also was one of my highlights of my last disappointing Six Flags Over Georgia visit. This was a great ride and was one of the redeeming qualities of my visit. So stats wise, Mindbender has a height of 80 feet, a top speed of 50 miles per hour, a track length of 3,253 feet, 2 inversions, and a total ride duration of 2 minutes and 33 seconds. And I'm guessing that's because of the slightly slow chain lift and slow first half of the right hand turnaround at the top of the lift hill. But overall, the stats aren't really that much to shout about, but they're still pretty decent in my opinion. Go down your lap bar inside your classic yet kind of cramped Schwarzkopf train, which I didn't really have a problem, and they did get replaced by the newer Evolution trains from Six Flags Magic Mountain, which recently got a refurbishment in 2016. So you depart the station and then go up the 80-foot lift hill. And this is kind of a slow lift hill, but you are actually kind of surrounded by trees, so it's actually very nice. And I like how this coaster has a very decent or very good location. Like, I like the surrounding trees in the area. So you slowly crest the 80-foot lift hill as you're basically kind of surrounded by trees, which is very nice, as I said before. And you slowly go into this right hand turnaround where you gain some momentum before going down the first drop, which doesn't really give a lot of airtime, but it's basically just to gain more momentum to complete most of the layout, I believe. And you then go into your first inversion, which is a vertical loop, and the Schwarzkopf loops are actually kind of circular, so this loop you just pull like tons of G's. Like, it's very intense. You then exit the vertical loop and go up into a pair of trims before going into a left-hand turn and then diving down into a downward helix. And this is very cool because you dive into a ravine and actually pass a waterfall, which is very, very nice. And also, this used to be classified as an inversion back then because this was the 70s. Like, not a lot of people in Georgia were used to this type of coaster, so a lot of people didn't know if this helix was an inversion or not. So that's an interesting fact. But you do pull some forces, and also it is a very fun, smooth element before you go back up and go down into another drop. Not a lot of airtime before going up into the trees. Well, some trees. And then make a right hand turn, go into another set of trims for diving down into your final inversion, which is another vertical loop, which you pull a lot of forces, positive G's and all that stuff. So, okay, so, yeah, after you go into this vertical loop, which is also kind of over water, which is why there's a waterfall, you do go into a small tunnel before you make a final right-hand turn. You dip down a bit before going back up into the brake run. So overall, Mindbender is a fun, intense, and smooth ride despite its age. And I'm glad the park is doing some TLC. It did need a bit of repainting, but overall, this is a great ride. And I haven't ridden it this season with the new Revolution trains, and it's pretty much going to be a very long time till I go back to Six Flags Over Georgia because of my last visit. My last visit wasn't that great, to be honest, but this was definitely a redeeming quality. So for Mindbender's final overall score, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's not the best roller coaster in the world, and it kind of cracks my top 25 maybe top 30, I'm not sure. But still, great ride. Very fun Schwarzkopf, and I will say it's much better than Scorpion at Busch Gardens Tampa, which is another classic Schwarzkopf looping coaster. Probably because this one's much taller, has more inversions, better terrain usage. I don't know, I think it's much more bigger of a ride. This Scorpion, well, there's not really a lot to it, aside from the helix and the vertical loop, which is actually kind of intense. Like, those are intense elements. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this review. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the notification bell to be notified about a new video. Subscribe to Theme Park Chasers. Comment down below what you think about Mindbender at Six Flags Over Georgia. Subscribe to Theme Park Chasers and stay tuned for more videos. Come soon, Theme Park Chasers, and I'll catch you guys next time.